Hi everybody and welcome back to Beer Betties. I'm Whitney.
And I'm Sonia.
And we are here to celebrate our Christmas episode! Yay! And we have a dancing Santa. That's right. What other beer show has dancing Santa? Whoa, okay, that creeped me out. You're coming down here now. Let's talk about the beer.
Well, speaking of Santa, today we are trying
Turned on me.
Saint Arnold Sailing Santa. Or as hardcore Saint Arnold fans know it more as the mixture of a Christmas ale and the Saint Arnold Elisa IPA. Now, this is the first year that Saint Arnold released this, and they did do it as a bomber-only product, so no kegs. They only brewed almost 300 barrels, but really that's not a lot. So it is a very limited release, and we were lucky enough to find it. I'm actually pretty excited.
Because our beer and wine shop is awesome.
Yes, it is.
So props to Grapevine Beer and Wine.
We're
Amazing store. We
Yep.
love you.
Even though it does have that big, terrible sign that says you can only take one per person. Damn. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and try it. I'm actually pretty excited because I am a fan of the Christmas ale and I am a fan of the Elisa IPA.
You know, I will tell you, I actually haven't tried either.
Really?
Which is crazy because I love St. Arnold's, but you know, I may have tried the Christmas ale a long time ago, but I really honestly have no memory of it. So I'm very excited about this because I'm a huge St. Arnold's fan, or at least from what I've tried.
I think you would really, really like the Christmas ale. Now, the Elisa IPA might be more up our interns' alley.
Well, I do
So-
love my IPAs. Is
Oh,
it
no,
pretty
no.
potent, or is it
It's pretty potent.
nice?
So,
Speaking of, for our intern, Zach, apparently I ran into, I think it was by Rogue, but apparently they have an IPA called Yellow Snow IPA. So I might have to pick some of that up for you, just so you know.
all right, well, it has a beautiful caramel color to it.
Whoa, that's one heck of a head. You can tell there's IPA.
Yeah,
in there.
it's not quite white. It's a slightly off-white head. And there is a lot of effervescence in this.
I was going to
Very
say,
bubbly.
the bubbles are like hypnotizing.
Yes. This is actually kind of a cool looking beer. You could probably put it in, and don't beat me up for saying this, but you could probably put it in a champagne glass and serve it that way, and it would probably look pretty cool.
Oh, I can only imagine the comments now.
Fantastic.
Do your worst. I don't care. Anyway, well, let's give this one a try.
Now, it's not as perfumey as other beers that we've tried, but you definitely do smell that maltiness.
Well, yeah, and it's really interesting to smell the two together, actually, because you can get characteristics from both.
It does smell very crisp.
Hop to it. Let's see.
Oh,
Wow, that's interesting.
that is good. It is like a smoothed out IPA. Because you still get that really crisp, hoppy flavor, but at the same time, it's just like that nice, smooth creaminess that comes before it, and then it finishes with a bit of a crisp, and then it just goes back to being smooth.
Yeah, I note a few more of what I would consider the IPA characteristics than I do the Christmas ale characteristics, but it is a very good beer. That's good.
You know what? St. Arnold, please don't ever make a bad beer. You've done us really well this year. And, I mean, we've done, 3? I think this will be our third one. Because we did the Weed Whacker.
Weed Whacker, then the Pumpkinator, and now this.
One. And all three of them were just amazing. I mean, my favorite is still the Weed Whacker, but this one is a close second. And, well...
The Pumpkinator
was also delicious.
Oh my God!
The Pumpkinator was like pumpkin candy. It was delicious. But this is amazing. It's a nice... It's actually perfect for the Texas climates because it's going to be slightly warm, but still very crisp. It's not, we don't get as cold down here as you guys do up in the north. So it's still, it balances out well because for the colder
might
climate.
snow here before Christmas.
Shut your mouth.
I
Don't
know,
tease.
it would be so exciting if it does. You don't understand. I've lived here in Texas my entire life, and when you're a kid, you always want snow on Christmas because you always see it in all the movies and all the books and all the TV shows, and you never get snow down here, especially on Christmas. Maybe once in February, and it's mostly ice.
And that's not fun.
But once, 2 years ago, it snowed on Christmas Eve, like real snow, and I about lost it. It was amazing. Of course, I was stuck at work.
But
But it was amazing. Anyway, I digress.
So what would you rate this beer?
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and give this one about... probably about a 5 out of a 6 pack. Because even though, I really don't think of the IPA flavor as something that I would drink during the winter time, the mixture of that and the Christmas ale I really do like. And the IPA flavor is so refreshing. And you get such a great crisp hop in it that I really, really appreciate that for what it is. It's very good. It makes me really want to try the Alyssa IPA by itself, actually.
Well, I'm going to have to give this one a 6 out of a 6 pack because I am a big IPA fan, and this was just amazing. It was a great balance. Beautiful on the nose, beautiful on the tongue, going down, everything. And I loved the amount of effervescence that it came with. And I will say, if you are lucky enough to go to a place that does serve the Alyssa IPA as well as the Christmas ale on tap, by all means, order it as a 50-50. You will not regret it. Yeah,
and bravo, by the way. Cheers to St. Arnold's for doing a 50-50 like this. I mean, you don't see that very often in a bomber, and that's a great creative idea because a lot of people do it, and that just shows that they're listening to their public and they're looking at what people really enjoy, and then they're putting it out there. So bravo to you guys for figuring that out and profiting on it because it's a good combination.
Yeah, it is a great, great idea. So thank you, Saint Arnold, for making another great beer.
Thank you.
We will find one that we don't like, though, because this is just getting ridiculous.
Yeah, it's becoming a quest.
Just kidding.
No.
And to everyone else, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you find a Christmas ale that you enjoy as much as we're going to enjoy this.
Yeah, have a Merry Christmas, you guys, and drink one for us.
And we will see you on New Year's.
Cheers.
Cheers.
See you in 2012.